Hey guys, welcome back to Selena Thinking Out Loud. Today we're going to be planting up some vegetables that I had started in the house. So these are my transplants. I have some green beans here. I still have this, this is cauliflower and some cabbage here. I also have some cosmos in here, some Russian kale. I do have some zinnias here as well, and I have some Swiss chard in here that I'm going to put out into the garden beds. I think these will do quite well right now. These have grown a lot in the house. Hopefully they'll be okay and they'll continue to thrive. As you can see, I've kept my raised beds, after replenishing them, kept them covered to kind of keep out most of the bugs that like to tunnel into the soil. Hopefully that helped. But I'm going to be planting these in various parts of these two beds I have. I have this one and I have that one over there, in different places than I did last year, and hopefully they do well. I do have some things that I'm going to add to the soil, some earthworm castings in this plant tone here. I'm also going to, after I water it, I'm going to add some of this bug slug killer. This does well to kill earwigs. If you have any snails, things like that. I don't get too many of those. Mostly I get the earwigs, which are, they drive me crazy, and they're out for like a vengeance this year. So I'm going to be trying this. So far, I did try it in my cherry tree, around my cherry tree, and I do see that the leaves are not as eaten up right now, so it must be working. So I'm going to give this a try around my plants as well in my raised beds. I have two varieties of green beans. I have the dwarf Taylor bush bean that I'm going to put right here in the front, and then I have the big kahuna. I only have one plant of that, so I'm probably going to grow more of the big kahuna, but I'm going to see how they do and see which one gives me the best results, and then I'll move forward to planting more, you know, when it gets really start getting warmer. I think this is my first test to see how everything is going to do. We're in the 70s and the 80s, so we're in the high 70s, early 80s, so I think these are going to be okay, but I just want to do a test to see how they do, which one works out the best. And now for my garden beds, I'm just going to water in all of the vegetables. They definitely needed some water from being inside. I noticed when I went to transplant them, so they're going to appreciate this douse of water. So my first batch of vegetables for this growing season is in. Swiss chard, red Russian kale, and my green beans. In this other bed, I decided to put in another one of these cosmos. Have some more zinnias in here, trying to mix and mingle vegetables with plants. Have the cabbage right here, another cabbage over there, so I'll keep you posted. No, that's cauliflower over there, and that's cabbage. As you can see, these pellets, I did put it down. They instruct you to water. They do best when it's wet, so I watered in all my vegetables, and then I went ahead and sprinkled it. As you see, it was sprinkled in, and then they said do not clutter it around, just sprinkle it evenly, and it's supposed to form a barrier around the plant. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you posted on that, and also how my growing season is going. This is my first set of vegetables for the year. I have a lot of warm weather vegetables in, cucumbers, tomatoes, and things in my growing box, so I'll keep you guys posted on when I'm going to put those out. I'll probably grow some more green beans inside as well, some more kale, you know, as backups, because you never know how the bug pressure will be for this year. Now it's June 4th, and here's a quick update on all of those plants that I planted. As you can see, the cosmos have gotten really big. Look at that. New buds are coming up, and look at this beauty right here. Isn't it gorgeous? It's my first year growing cosmos, and they took off. I looked at them, they was all slinky, and now they're just dominating the bed, having a good old time. And this is my first successful year growing ruby red Swiss chard, and I have eaten off this twice already. And there is my red Russian kale. I purchased these seeds from Cali Kim, and they are doing very well. And then over there, you'll see all of the green beans I'm growing. I started some more by putting them, direct sowing them into the bed. And the ones on the far end is the ones that I actually planted when I showed you guys earlier, the planting, beginning of this planting video. I planted some more green beans here in the second bed, and the eggplant is starting to wake up. Look at that, the Black Beauty. And I had the drip going on this evening so they can get some direct water. So they're finally getting cozy as well. And here is that second slinky little Cosmo, but now it is stating its claim in the raised bed. And more Swiss chard here. And then I planted my, this is the Super Steak tomato. I planted this one indoors, and I had to cover it up a little bit as it transitioned to be more comfortable with outside, but now it is finally waking up. I'm looking forward to this being a huge plant. This is how it started last year. Another one I purchased, but this time I decided to give it a try to just plant the seeds in house and transplant them out, and I got successful plants. So I decided to just go ahead and put out my own this year. So far so good. And that is a small watermelon. This one is Sugar Baby watermelon. I also purchased this seed from Cali Kim. And so it's just starting to finally get comfortable with this environment, the soil and everything. So I'm thinking this is on its way. And I have a pepper back there. I started from seed. Looks like it's starting to make me one pepper. And I have one back there as well. And all of this purple asparagus, look at this. This is its second year. I was reading on it, and it said just let it establish itself for 2 years, and then the third year I can go ahead on and take some of this asparagus, cut some, and just go ahead and enjoy it. So I decided to just let it to continue go to seed this year, and look at how beautiful it is. Gorgeous. So I'm gonna prepare these for the refrigerator. Yeah, I hope you get out in the garden this year and grow your own little vegetables too, and let me know what you're growing in the comments below. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.